She was a small town, best in show, all around beauty queen. A straight 10 out of 10 off the cover of a Hollywood magazine. Yeah, and this broke down backwoods country boy just hit the lottery. When I asked her out for Friday night, she said yes. So I rang her bell, I was nervous as hell for our first date. And I anxiously opened the passenger side of my Chevrolet. Asked if she wouldn't mind to go for a drive up to Lover's Lane. She said, that's just fine, but you and I are riding just as friends. Yeah, so I leaned in for a kiss right away. She said, hold up, cowboy, better pump your brakes. You're gonna have to earn this, but I promise you, I'm worth the wait. And I said, okay, so we held hands under the stars, talked about our hometown, matters of the heart, who we want to be. Yeah, when we grew up, our favorite color, and our top 10 song. Then we turned up the radio, played Name That Tune, sipped on cheap whiskey, howled at the moon. It was perfect, it was beautiful, it was more than enough. Yeah, and the best was yet to come. Yeah, the years were tough, but we scraped up enough for a house on the hill. A little girl on the way, working minimum wage, and a countertop of unpaid bills. We didn't have a whole lot, but what you and I got, most folks say they don't. Yeah, we had each other's backs, and when it comes to all that, you and I, we never go broke. We got a notice for shutting off the power today. There's still 5 more shifts till we get paid. We made a promise up on Lover's Lane that we'd stay together and we would be okay. So we held hands, looked up at the stars, got down on our knees, said a prayer in the dark, held our little girl, and we crossed our hearts. We promised each other that we hit our mark. Then I picked up my guitar, played Name That Tune, sipped on sweet tea, gazed at the moon. It was perfect, it was beautiful, it was more than enough, and the best was yet to come. We raised 3 amazing kids who were all grown up. I still drive their mama up to Lover's Lane, 'cause I just can't get enough. Yeah, we held hands under the stars, reminisced about our lives, where we are. We're so thankful that we followed our hearts and God was listening that night in the dark. 'Cause I knew on that first day 50 years ago that I found my soulmate and we'd grow old. It was perfect, it was beautiful, it was more than enough, and the best was still yet to come. That the best was still yet to come. That the best is still yet to come.
And there we are, buddy. Hey, how you doing there, Klump?
Yeah, I'm doing good. So we're live in the
we're semi-live from the South Porcupine Winter Carnival
for the big finale, the big fireworks show.
We thought we'd try something different. You have no control over this show tonight. How are you feeling?
That's right. Hey, and you're running all the technical and behind the show tonight. How's that going?
Well, it's going well. That's right. I had to Well, you know, I had to put you from the small box to the big box. That's the only issue so far. So we're good.
I got to tell you, it was a pretty amazing weekend for this, the South Porcupine Winter Carnival. Everything that they did was first class, from the opening ceremony to everything that happened this weekend. The airport hotel, I heard it was absolutely packed last night.
It was packed. You know what? They did so well. They actually opened late today just because of all the cleanup and the probably amounts of money that they made. So that is really good to hear.
And I have to tell you here, Kinsman, I should actually, I'm going to switch over my camera for a second, but this parking lot's packed.
Janice is there. She says she's in SoPo.
Tell Janice to yell.
And Tanya says she forgot about this, so she's thankful that we've tuned in. Jonathan says, "Oh boy, LOL." There's Jonathan St. Pierre tuning in. Who else? Joanne Savard going to be back at the MAC tomorrow. The Timmins Rocket back to play at home for the first time in 2022.
I'm going to need you to come here and brush off my car before I leave, buddy. Are you able to do that?
I think so. And an exciting part of this night, we're going to kick it off with the fireworks. And then we're going to be joined by Angele from Pawsitive Gems Dog Training. She's joining us from 7:30 to 8 on tonight's show.
And let's not forget, we're giving away another chance to win the full beard merch, tickets to the show, and Kinsman buys all your drinks for the night.
That's right. We're going to be there on St. Paddy's Day night, so make sure you're tuned in to win. And again, we'll draw that at the end of tonight's show. Yeah. And again, you get a nice little full beard prize pack. What do we decide? We're giving away another mug, another T-shirts?
Well, I say it's a cold winter night. You want to go with a toque or what?
Let's give away a full beard toque tonight. Yeah. Sounds fitting.
Someone just said over the truck in front of me that they're looking for a toque.
Well, there you go.
I love these Winter Carnival toques. They're awesome.
I love the Winter Carnival toques. Lisa Bertrand from LaRonde. Of course, we had...
All right, buddy. So we are getting... I'm going to switch my camera over here, and I'm going to give you...
We'll say hello to Lisa from LaRonde, and we're going to turn it to you for the Firework Cam here. So hopefully it's going to be a good view of the big show. And again, the largest fireworks display in all of fireworks history, 15 minutes.
Do you think I should go on top of the hill with all the kids or what?
Yeah, go have some fun with the kids.
Do you think I should?
Yes. yeah, there you go. Get some rowdy kids with you.
Yeah. That's the best view, right? Yeah.
That's the best view. I'm going to bring my little guys are over here. I'm going to bring them over. They're going to watch the fireworks from this end with me. Caden, you want to come over, buddy? Come on over, my buddy Caden, and my little buddy Ethan. Ethan, you want to come and watch the fireworks?
Did something right. Yes.
This is the prime real estate right up here, I think.
Stand over here right behind me, okay, guys?
Be able to get a good shot of the fireworks up there.
So the fireworks are going to happen through that.
A lot of families out here, pal.
Oh, a lot of families out here. My boys are in their jammies, ready to go.
Yeah, they're just over there by the water. Yeah.
Yeah, they fire them out over the lake in case something happens.
Kinsman, I'm going to need you to bring me some hot chocolate also.
Okay. So demanding, hey?
I'll need you.
But look at the turnout. It's great to see all the kids having fun. We had about another, 10, 15 centimeters of snow last night. Lots of padding for people to sit and watch tonight.
You don't think we have enough snow already or what?
And apparently we've got more on the way. It took me about an hour to shovel the driveway just this afternoon.
But it looks completely awesome here, dude. I'll back away for a second, but I love to see this community spirit, and so many businesses and organizations and people came through to make this happen because it's not cheap to put on a fireworks display.
Certainly not. Joanne says there's a storm watch tonight. Joanne actually said you could have shown up on her driveway tonight to broadcast this.
Did you enjoy your weekend as an honorary South End citizen? Did it feel good?
I did. Someone asked me, they said, did you realize where that flag has been before I kissed that? And I said, no, probably better not to know where that flag has been.
That's right.
So, I'm not, it's just like Vegas. Whatever happens in SoPo stays in SoPo.
I'm sure you enjoyed all our perks at the grocery store. Oh, here we go, buddy. I'll keep quiet.
Okay.
Wow. $1,000 a minute.
$1,000 a minute, and 15 minutes is the record, I do believe. Amazing display, Jamie. We can hear them beautifully from here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful evening, my friend.
How's the cold, Jamie? Is it cold out there?
It's pretty nice out here.
It's
a
nice
lot better than it's been, pal.
It is. And again, thumbs up to the fireworks crew. They picked a nice display. This is probably one of the nicer displays out there. You've got our buddy Derek tuning in from Ottawa there. Says a really nice show there, Klomp.
Yeah, it's awesome to see the community spirit.
Comments lighting up here. Stefan saying, wow, those are really nice fireworks. Yes, they are. Very nice. Joanne, absolutely right. Says love seeing the kids having fun.
There's a big turnout here tonight in the parking lot.
Just beautiful. Thanks for sharing. That's coming in from Rose tonight. Derek says, anyone know why it's called the Porcupine Winter Carnival? It's Porcupine Pete, right? It's the mascot. Is that the true meaning behind it, Klomp?
Great job by the committee, 1,000%. A lot of hard work goes on to put on a weekend carnival, my friend.
Did you hear me? Derek was saying, why do they call it the Porcupine Winter Carnival? Is it because of Porcupine Creek? You know
well, the name of the name of the community is Porcupine and South Porcupine.
Well, that's it. It's Porcupine. That's the name of the community.
Right. And it's in the winter. It's one of the earliest settlement. It's one of the earliest settlement areas for mining in Timmins.
Jason Stacy saying hello, everyone. Well, hello, Jason. Thanks for tuning in. Again, we're in the middle of a 15-minute display here. This is an amazing record when it comes to fireworks display. I do believe in all of Ontario, if not all of North America, for the longest display. And again, the hard work of the community, putting up the money and the funds and the sponsors to make it happen.
Oh, there's Terry. She can see them from the house.
That's right. I wonder how the dogs are taking it. Yeah, it's snowing pretty heavy here in Timmins. It's amazing. Just a few kilometers away. Tanya's saying longest display. I think maybe the longest display, Tanya, for the South Porcupine Winter Carnival. But apparently it is a record. 15 minutes is a long time for fireworks. We'll get a pinpoint answer for an exact answer. But thanks for the question.
Yeah, you're looking at $1,000 a minute, and all this money was raised by the committee with the help of organizations, businesses, and individuals from Timmins, from Porcupine, and they really made it happen in the last couple of weeks.
They really did. Yeah, community spirit tenfold when it comes to giving back to the community. And again, thumbs up to the Joannes and the Jackies. We had them on the show. Just a phenomenal amount of work that goes into putting on the South Porcupine Winter Carnival each and every year.
If you would have given them $5,000, they would have shot off a Kins and Klomp firework.
We got to work that into the budget for next year.
Right.
We're only a year in. We couldn't. We couldn't the budget. That would definitely make a big splash next season. Wow, the nice ones there.
Those are the ones I like right there. The big Death Star explosions.
Tanya says you guys rock. Well, thank you, Tanya. You rock as well. Gwen says a few snowflakes falling. This looks like the finale here. The shock waves. Can you feel those ones? And there's the blizzard from Timmins just showed up. Yeah, Amanda said it's nasty in Timmins. It just showed up there in Soho.
The snow's coming in now, my dude.
It's coming in now toward the tail end of the fireworks here.
There's nothing more Canadian than this, a snowstorm and fireworks.
And we're die hard enough to keep it going, right? A lot of people probably would have postponed it knowing this was on the way, but not so, Paul. This is just a typical pre-spring day here, winter. This is normalized winter here in Porcupine in the north.
It's getting hard, a little bit hard to see them now. That storm really came in quickly.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, it's blowing pretty good. The powerful fireworks will still blast through that snow. So let's hope they brighten it up here. That wind ever pick up?
We got that Timmins storm that Lori was talking about.
Yeah, that's what she said, eh? Joanne says, I'm surprised they kept them going if the wind shifts directions. Looks like the wind's still going out over the lake, though, Joanna, so I think we're okay. There's the heart right there. Yeah, we're truly Canadian. We certainly are. Tanya's in Melrose, and the storm was nuts about 4 minutes ago. It's clear as day now, so just a snow squall. So maybe it will wrap up there shortly for you. Amazing. How many fireworks displays can you name that you were standing in the middle of a blizzard while watching it? Looking at the radar, the squall is good. It's going to be passing shortly there. Her house is shaking, Joanne says. Little late, looks beautiful. Don't worry, Stephanie. At the end of the show, you can go back and rewatch our show. All our shows always stay online forever. You can go rewatch the beauty. A bit of a snowstorm now, but the display nonetheless spectacular. Louise tuning in. Hi, guys. Well, hello, Louise. Thanks for everybody tuning in tonight. Family day, long weekends. Nothing gets any better than fireworks wrapping up the South Porcupine Winter the Winter Carnival. Looks like it's dying down, Klomp.
There you go, pal. Awesome. Let me flip my camera over.
Wow.
Amazing work by the South Porcupine Winter Carnival Committee. Tremendous. We got the storm coming in here. I feel like a weather reporter when the storm's about to come in.
That's it. Dave saying he just tuned in. For those who do tune in, again, you can rewatch in the entire show. The minute it's done, we're done tonight. Yeah. You can go back and rewatch the beginning, and that's when the beginning of the show for the fireworks started.
But hats off to the committee, and there is a lot of people out here that enjoyed the fireworks, my friend. Now I'm going to get back into the car, drive home. I'm going to see you on the show.
We'll see you back. I'm gonna thank our wonderful sponsors while you're driving from there to back to the home office studio.
All right, my dude. I'm gonna let you take care of that, and I'll see you back from the warmth of my house in a few minutes as soon as I get out of here.
Now we're gonna leave the cam on just to see how well you drive in a snowstorm. Okay.
Woo.
All right. There he goes. All right, Klomp. We'll see you back there, buddy. All right. So now we're going to go to back over here. Let's take our streams, and we want to say thanks to our sponsors. Again, Klomp has no control over the show. I got all the controls on my end here. He's got a better mouse on his end. But again, our show can't happen without our amazing sponsors. Let's pick a music bed. Usually he picks one down here. Let's pick the same one that Klomp would normally pick. So V&M Renovations, 705-372-3832. Love Justin, love Matt. Again, they're experienced general contractors, property manager, and carpentry companies serving Northern Ontario. And they're there to hire and provide smooth and stress-free services while striving to exceed your needs. So again, 705-372-3832. Give Justin a call, and you could get your renos in check. Again, free estimates from Justin and V&M Renovations. And how about Andrew N. from DAP Cleaning Solutions, commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed in the city of Timmins and surrounding area. Again, she offers free quotes. Looking at a big mess at the office? Well, guess what? This is what they're pros at: cleaning services, carpet cleaners, janitorial service, stripping, waxing floors, windows, or any other cleaning, sanitizing job that you need. Give Ann a call, and again, it's a free quote: 705-465-3500. You can even email Ann at ann.dapcleaningsolutions@outlook.com. And again, thanks for DAP Cleaning for providing sponsorship for Kins and Klomp Live. Also want to give a big shout out to Lucian Transportation. Come drive to the front of the bus with Lucian. Again, Pat and her staff, amazing bus drivers in this city. And again, they've got a February, one of the weirdest months to say, February recruitment drive. And again, new drivers will pick up a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Current drivers, if they recruit a new driver, the new driver still gets the $2,000. And guess what? The current driver gets a $1,000 bonus. Again, you can drive to the front of the bus at Lucian, 705-360-4090. And again, come drive for Lucian. And say that Kins and Klomp Live sent you. All right, the dream team at Plant-Based Marché. We were fortunate enough to be a part of the grand opening last week, 175 3rd Avenue in Timmins. Plant-Based Marché. This is your place to eat. If you're gluten-free, you need gluten-free products, you just want to eat plant-based, you want to eat healthier products, well, this is where you need to go, 175 3rd Ave. Again, the dream team, you can see them there on the left. There's Carly in the middle of the thumbnail picture. You've got Roxy, and on the right, you've got Carly. So the dream team, 175 3rd Ave Timmins. Go check them out, 705-221-4641. And you can also check out their amazing website. They've got one of the best websites for business design that I've ever seen, plantbasedmarche.com, for all your plant-based items. And again, locally produced right here in Timmins. And how about the Timmins Rock back at it tomorrow for the first home game of 2022. We're going to take on the Greater Sudbury Cubs. And again, we've got something planned for the Friday game at the arena. We're getting set for the Cat Bay Dip. We're gonna have a bit of a fundraiser happening at that game on the Friday. So maybe some news if you run into us tomorrow at the rink. Again, you can get your tickets online, TimminsRock.com. And Summer Company Business Enterprise Center. We had the chance to be a part of, their fun and festivities a couple weeks back. And again, the Starter Company Plus. This is for anybody looking to start a business and you need some money. Well, guess what? Not only when it's time to start a business, you have no funds. Guess what? You have a chance to win and get yourself and earn $3,000 right off the hop with free services. You know, there's free services at Business Enterprise Center. Again, receive training and mentorship, attend one-on-one consultations, build a business plan, apply for microfinancing. Business Enterprise Center, give Mike Scott and his team a call. And again, free services right at your fingertips. And their number to call, you can call toll-free, 1-877-470-8332. You can also call locally, 705-360-2657, or drop by their offices, 130 Spruce Street South, Suite 1 in Timmins. Again, another great sponsor here for our show. And how about these guys? Jonathan St. Pierre and Benji and his team, Full Beard Brewing. Did you know that they have delivery? Everyone just sitting there wondering, I wonder if Jonathan and Benji will just show up at my doorstep. Well, they do. And again, 12 plus beers. Make sure that's your minimum order, and they'll deliver right to your front door. Orders in every day by 4 p.m., 705-268-0444. And of course, you can even email them at info@fullbeardbrewing.com and check them out online, fullbeardbrewing.com. Place your order. Maybe some 705 Kids and Klomp Live, 705 Blonde Ale beers. Keep in mind, at the end of the show tonight, we're going to give you a chance to qualify for our St. Patty's Day party. on the 17th of March. Get a nice little full beard prize pack up for grabs at the end of the show. And all you have to do to win that, again, it's the hashtag full beard in our comment section tonight. And how about this? We're going to chat with Angele in just a few minutes. She's going to join us when Jamie gets back to his offices. Angele from Pawsitive Gems Dog Training. She provides private in-home coaching, seasonal group obedience classes. And Angele reached out to us. There's an event that she's hosting this Saturday at Paws and Claws in Timmins. And we're going to talk to Angele all about Pawsitive Gems Dog Training. Yeah, dog training done via the internet. So you can stay at home and she can train your pets. It's kind of cool. 705-262-2662. Check them out online. Pawsitive Gems at outlook.com. And again, she'll be joining us momentarily here on Kins and Clomp Live. Amazing. Again, we can't thank our sponsors enough for providing the sponsorship for the show. So I'm just going to remove this, get ourselves ready to rock and roll for when Angele does come on the show. I'm going to go back in white, see when Clomp is away. I have to I've got a poopier mic than Clomp does. So there we go. And so we're gonna get ready to rock and roll again. This is where we at again. A thumbs up to the crew for the South Porcupine Winter Carnival. Can't thank them enough for providing all the fun and festivities. And again, nice to see a bit of normalcy when it comes to getting out there with all this COVID stuff. And again, we got them right there. We're gonna turn your mic on here. Come on, there you are. You made it.
I made it back into the driveway of the house, pal.
Yeah, you timed it beautifully. We just wrapped up thanking our beautiful sponsors for providing us with a bit of local support here in Timmins. And the show, again, without sponsors, we can't do this show. And the last sponsor, we're going to be chatting with Angele from Pawsitive Gems Dog Training here in the city. And you can train Ranger and a Rookie via the internet. And we're going to find out how Angele does that in just a few minutes. I'll let you get into your house there, dear.
Yeah. Oh, and you probably hear the dogs barking.
I can hear your dogs barking right
Do you want to
there.
see the dogs greeting me here? Okay, hey, hang on a second here. I'm going to flip that over. There's Rookie.
There's Rookie right there.
There and there's Ranger. And there's Terry. Did you enjoy the fireworks from the I didn't even have to go to the college.
No, nice and warm.
You could have just stayed out on the driveway, is what she was telling you.
Hang out in the the woman's always right. And there's Austin Klump. Well, I'm gonna go downstairs, pal, and switch over the camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove you. I'm gonna put your chair. I'm gonna take this one off and put your other one out of there. Let's put this one on there. There we go. We'll await Klomp to get back to his seat, and then we're gonna bring Angele Gemme to the show. Pawsitive Gems Dog Training. Let's take you. Hang on here. Let's put your mute on there. And I didn't screw up once when you were gone, by the way.
Now
you're telling me how hard it is to do this from your end. I didn't stop the flow once.
Right.
I even added music for the sponsors.
There you go. You did it all, kid. Hey, I don't want you replacing me, okay, pal?
Yeah, well, you know what? You can. We're going to give you a bit of the control now on your end. I'm going to continue with our sponsor banners, and we're going to bring on our guest of honor for the night here. I think she's waiting in the wings. So we'll wait till you're ready to go there.
I'm ready, pal. I'm excited to speak with Angele. Are you ready?
Right. Let's bring Angele on. Yeah, where is she now? There she is.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Angele. How are you?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Great.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the fireworks tonight?
I did. I actually, while we were doing that, my dog's a little bit nervous, so I had her with me, and we were kind of throwing treats around, and we were playing a chase game, and it was awesome that you guys did it online. So really cool.
Now Angele was walking in the background, but I don't know if you saw. So I have two very big Great Danes here. So
I did.
yeah. So we have lots of questions. Great Danes are big dogs, but trust me, I don't get to sleep in my bed too often.
Yeah, I bet.
I don't know if that's a good or bad ownership thing, but
it's a very normal thing, so it's all good. Very normal.
And if my partner, you know, she doesn't admit this, but I think she might love the dogs a little more than me. I don't. I'm not
Well,
sure.
tell her about my birthday. Remember, you invited me over. It was my birthday, Angele, just last week. And I get over there. There's a cake. You know, I'm all excited. And wait till you see. It was the dog's birthday that next day. You should have seen the dog's cake compared to what I got.
That's right.
Was it bigger?
Much bigger. Yeah,
just a little bit bigger. That's right.
Yeah.
But, those are her fur kids, right? So they do get more love than me.
It's
Carrie's like,
important.
oh, that's Kins coming back over again.
Yeah. So welcome to Kins and Clump Live. We love having you aboard, and I think a great starting point is, one, congratulations on the business. I love the logo, by the way. But
Thank you.
But tell us all about all about the business and all the awesome things that you're doing.
Sure. So Pawsitive Gems, I actually started it back in 2011. I got certified in 2012, so it's been quite a while. But I did stop for some time because my kids are really young, and this is a business that takes me out of the house quite a bit. So I recently restarted it in late 2018, 2019, and then good old COVID hit. So that kind of stopped us from didn't stop us, but we had to revamp how we were doing things. So yeah, I've restarted. Things are going extremely well. Mark, you mentioned that, I do virtual, but I also do in home, where I actually go to the house. So anything from basic obedience, puppy training, behavior problem solving, I work on as well, and I have done some reactivity cases too. So it's pretty broad, and I do a lot.
So leading up to 2011, Angele, was it just something that you've always fell in love with and said, this is what I want to do? And, boom, here you are. And obviously with COVID, you have to reinvent the wheel a bit. Now utilizing online. Did you ever think you'd be doing online dog training?
No, I didn't. And I'll be honest, it's not my favorite method, because I do love being able to be hands-on, and because I find often, I can explain something, but unless I can show directly with the dog in question and be in the home with the person where, behaviors may be issues, it's a lot easier to do it in person. So online is not my favorite, but it definitely has helped, since COVID. But to answer your question, it is not something that I've always wanted to do at all. It was when my kids were very little, I didn't want to go back to work. So I happened to be watching Animal Planet, and a dog training show. A dog training show came on, and I thought, hey, that could be fun. I had unfortunately had to rehome a few pets before, not knowing how to train them, and them ending up with behaviors that nobody wants. And so when I started thinking dog training, I thought, hey, I can help people in those situations where, if they feel they need to rehome the dog, I can help them with the knowledge of training them as opposed to having to get rid of them. So
let's chat about training specific. So it's always like a lot of joy in the house when a new puppy enters the home, and even I know a lot of people like who help adopt older dogs. Anytime you get a new fur baby in the home, it's very exciting. But it's really important, and I had to learn this because I'm sort of a yes guy, but you got to set the boundaries. What this isn't the right way to phrase it, but maybe it is. What are some of the mistakes that people commonly make when they bring, let's start with like a puppy into the home, and what are some of the things you can do to help sort of make it an awesome bond between the owner and the dog?
Sure, that's a great question. The biggest mistake, I think, is people fall into the cuteness. oh, it's a puppy, it's so cute. You know, that the puppy is, you know, the puppy's nipping and oh my God, its little teeth are adorable. And the dog is jumping up because, oh, it wants some love. And then the puppy gets bigger and then it's no longer cute. So the biggest thing to remember when you bring in a puppy and even you know, an older dog is always remember what behaviors you want in the end. What do you want your dog to do? And really encourage that from the start. If you don't want your dog to be a jumper, don't encourage the jumping from the start. One of the biggest things that I do recommend is when you do bring a new puppy to your home, don't give them free run of the house either. You want to set boundaries right from the start. So I actually recommend that you keep the dog on leash while in the house and while with you. It also gives you the chance to watch them 100% because, you know, puppies are going to go and chew things. Puppies are going to go and pee wherever, you know, they're gonna do their business wherever they need to. But if they're on leash right next to you, then you're able to watch them 100% and make sure that you kind of stop that behavior before it turns into an issue.
That's right. What are some of the, you know, we got our first Great Dane a couple of years ago, and it was a little tricky because of COVID, you know, with, you know, the lack of places to go, but socialization of your new puppy is extremely important from what I understand.
Very. The more you can take your dog out to different situations around different people, you know, take them out to stores that allow pets to go into, the more you can experience the different or you can have your dog experience different things, the more adaptable they're going to become. You know, you often think of the basic things like, okay, well, I want to make sure that my dog is used to, you know, people. I want to make sure my dog is used to other dogs, but people fail to think of simple things like, you know, a thunderstorm or a car passing by or an airplane even flying overhead. Like all those little things are things that you need to think of. And the more you can introduce them to your puppy, the better it is. So yeah, definitely taking them out every chance you get. Of course, watch vaccinations and you want to make sure that your dog is protected. But yeah, when you get the chance, take them out for sure.
And a common saying I always hear from animal experts, especially dog trainers, is there's no bad animals, there's bad owners. Is that true? And what specifically does that mean?
I plead the fifth. No. There's a misunderstandings is how I would put it. Misconceptions. There's a lot of different ideas out there. There's a lot of different training methods. Dog training has actually evolved quite a bit over the years. And unfortunately, some are still under, you know, the older ideas of training, if you will, the more forceful types of training. And training has definitely taken a shift, if you will, in what proper dog training is and what it should be so that it's enjoyable for everybody. You know, you shouldn't feel like you need to intimidate the dog in order for them to listen to you. You want them to bond with you, like you said earlier. You know, you want that bond to build, and you can get really good behaviors from your dog with positive training and using those positive methods. So I wouldn't say there's bad dog owners if they truly care for the animal. Of course. Yeah. I mean,
so everyone,
it's owners that encourage. It's when they see the dog chewing on the, you know, on the railing, or, you know, the, you know, let's say the leg of the armchair, and they don't do anything, and they just, you know, they're encouraging the dog to continue that.
Yes, or even worse, they'll make, you know, there's so many. My kids watch YouTube, you know, and a lot of them are. You'll see a lot of videos with animals and dogs on there that are attacking the owners, and the owners are laughing, and that I would say is not good dog ownership.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's not healthy for the dog. It's a health thing.
I tried one method. It didn't work, Kinsman. Like Ranger's chewing all my hats. So I showed him the computer screen, how much it costs to buy 3 new Blue Jays hats, you know, with the shipping.
Is he getting better?
He still didn't respect the cost, right?
No,
but And that's what I mean. Like if your dog's barking a lot out the window, or if he's chewing or he's peeing in the house, there's, obviously I'm making a joke. You just can't have a conversation with the dog. But if you're not training them properly to adjust those behaviors, then the animal doesn't know to change, correct?
That's right. And a lot of people fall into the trap too of concentrating on what they don't want the dog to do. And you really want to concentrate on what you do want the dog to do. If you're always thinking about, I have to correct my dog, I have to tell my dog no, then the dog's not really learning what is expected. And our job as owners is to really show the dogs what the rules are and what the boundaries are. But how are they supposed to know that if we don't teach them first? So I always tell my clients, make sure you think about what you do want the dog to do. So if your dog is jumping up on you when you come home, then don't think about, oh, I just don't want my dog to jump. Think about, I want my dog to sit when I come in. When I come in, I want my dog to sit pretty and just wait for me to pet them. Because if you think of the behaviors you want, then you can work towards those behaviors out of the situation. And that's important too. We'll think about training our dogs or stopping our dogs from doing these behaviors when they are happening. But you also want to make sure that you're practicing those behaviors when there is no actual situations.
We have a question here, Mark, from Louise.
That's from Louise. Says, is the Zap collar good for barking a lot?
I actually don't recommend the Zap collars. When you're dealing with barking, you really want to determine the reasons why the dog is barking. Is the dog barking out of fear? Is the dog barking out of boredom? Is the dog barking out of excitement? What are the reasons why the dog is barking? And once you discover or determine that, then you're able to start working towards stopping the behavior. If your dog is just barking constantly, then we need to find something that is going to redirect their attention in those situations. And we need to work with them to counter condition that behavior.
I hear a lot of debate when you bring your dogs out, whether you should just, walk them, down paths or down roads, or bring them like to a dog park. I've heard different perspectives on that. What are your thoughts?
That's a tough question. When you're walking your dog, it's very important that your dog be able to pay attention to you. It's not just about the physical part of it, but it's also the mental stimulation that comes with an actual walk. Taking your dog to the dog park, yes, it lets them kind of run around and interact with the other dogs, but it doesn't give them that bonding connection with you, and it doesn't give them that mental stimulation that an actual walk provides. And of course, there's unfortunately some dogs that really don't do well in dog parks, whether it's because they're overly excited or they're a little bit calmer and less comfortable around other dogs. So it puts them in a situation of, where they become stressed. So I usually always recommend the walk as opposed to going to the dog park if you're really trying to exercise your dog.
I've seen Angele some videos online, even folks and pet owners here in the city. Let's say it's a bad weather day, but you've got a high strung dog that needs the exercise. They use treadmills. Do you encourage walking your pet on the treadmill or getting them used and accustomed to a treadmill?
It's not a bad thing. Obviously, definitely train your dog to get on a treadmill. Don't just put your dog on a leash and hook it onto the treadmill and here you go.
We're going to be back in a little while.
Yeah.
Hope the dog's going to start walking.
Definitely don't do that.
Yeah.
But yes, it could definitely be an alternative to taking them out for a walk when the weather is bad. But again, keep in mind it's not working the mental stimulation, which is a big aspect of the walk.
That's a quick fix. Obviously, when the sun's shining again, go back to your regular scheduled walks.
So we have two questions that popped up. I'll start with Barry's. How do we stop the dog from barking because the dog is on the street?
So whenever you're dealing with any kind of reactivity, you want to pay attention to the dog's behavior threshold. So basically what that is what distance can your dog be from a trigger without reacting? And when you're able to determine that, you want to work them around that distraction at that distance. So basically you need to show the dog that you can see the trigger, but you need to pay attention to me, and it's looking at me that's going to give you a reward, or that is going to be better for you. So then they start learning that when you see a dog or anything that makes you bark, and you look at me, then you're going to get rewarded. And I always recommend start with treats. I know some people are going to be, no, I don't want my dog dependent on treats. Neither do I. It's really just a motivator. It's something that helps your dog just kind of realize that it's more rewarding to look at you. And as that behavior becomes better, then you're able to start weaning the treats and just give the treats periodically.
Good one. Another great question from Stephanie.
From Stephanie. Stephanie says, I heard that the color of a dog's tongue determines how smart the dog is. Is this true?
I have to admit, I've never heard that, so I can't say yay or nay on that one. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look that one up.
That's an interesting question, Stephanie.
It is, yes.
I have a statement that it leads up to a question from Derek Slider. So we have 2 Great Danes. So Ranger's our oldest, and he sleeps every night with my 19-year-old son. So my son, 19, when he's not working or in school, he'll be up playing video games, and he'll sleep into like 1 or 2. So will Ranger with him. Now, Rookie, our youngest one, we work in the morning. I get up early. He gets up early with us, right? And he's high energetic. I'm energetic with my coffee. I felt like the 2 dogs matched the personalities to who they're closest to. So Derek's asking, can you match a dog's breed? He said with Mark's personality. I don't know if we want that, but nonetheless, do dogs match?
I don't sit well, Derek. I don't sit well.
Like, do they take over their owners' personalities to a degree?
I don't know if I go as far as saying personality, but they definitely fall into your routine, right? So if they're with somebody more often, then that's the routine they're going to follow, because that's what, they kind of naturally fall into. I guess in a way, if you're spunky and excitable and you love to have fun, then your dog is going to follow suit. So yeah, I guess in a way they kind of do.
Yeah, that's right.
Kind of do.
What do you give advice? Like for us a couple of years ago, my partner knew a lot more than me. But say if it was just me and I want to purchase a dog, but I don't know. Do I go to a breeder? Do I go to the Humane Society? Like, maybe I know what breed I want, but like, are you able to provide feedback to people who are looking? Like, are there certain places you should go? Is purebred better than a mixed breed, or is it all based on the training and the owner?
Of course, I always recommend you try to adopt, from rescues and humane societies and whatnot. But if you absolutely want a specific breed, I really recommend, do your research. Don't just get a dog because it's beautiful or because it's cute. Really make sure that you're looking into the fit with your family. Don't go getting a high energy dog if you prefer watching movies on Saturday night type of thing, Right. So do your research on that. And if you are going to get a dog from a breeder because you specifically want to breed, again, do your research. There are so many people, who have or who breed dogs, and some are wonderful, some not so much. So definitely do your research on that.
And is there, you definitely have to do your research, and Google helps out a lot with that. And there's references to different breeders. How much time does a good owner spend a day working with their dog on training?
All day, every day?
All day, every day.
That's the answer right there.
It's definitely a commitment. It's definitely a lifetime commitment. Even if your dog, knows their sit and they listen to you fairly well, there's always going to be something that you can work on with your dog, or that you can continue to improve. So it is definitely a lifetime commitment. However, that being said, if you're working on something specific, really base your amount of time on your dog's attention span. Don't go trying to spend more than 10 minutes training a dog to sit stay if, they're 4 months old. Because it's going to be too much. So you really want to make sure that you gear the training sessions to your dog's capabilities. Half an hour usually is a good amount for a formal training session.
Now, you've got a big date coming up on Saturday. One of the main reasons we brought you on here. What are you doing? Is it Paws and Claws where you're going to be at this Saturday?
It is. So I'll be at Paws and Claws at the Timmins location, basically for an Ask the Dog Trainer Q&A, if you will.
Okay.
So people are welcome to come see me there. If their dog is comfortable going out in public places, then I encourage them to bring them on over, come visit, come say hi. And yeah, I'll be answering questions. And even if somebody wants to try to find a new toy for their dog, or a new leash, a new collar, they're looking for, something more specific that would be more fitting, then I'll be there to help them for that. And I'll also be, there'll be a discount too if anybody wants to register for session or for training programs while they come visit. There will be a discount during the event as well.
And how would folks get in contact with you? I know Mark's good on the technical end. He's going to put up the link to your Facebook page. We'll put that in the comment section. But,
yeah, we'll put it up on the comments.
What's the other means of communicating with you?
So definitely Facebook is great. They can contact me there, and even through Facebook, I have a link to my website where, anybody can look up the different programs that I have, get an idea of pricing and whatnot. They can also contact me via phone, even text messaging through phone call, and email too. Email works as well. So I don't know if we can add all that information in the comments as well. My phone number, my email, and all that.
Put that in there right now. I just put your Facebook page on there now. So basically all the information is there, but we'll put we'll make it as easy as possible for everybody there.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. We did have another question. How can you tell the dog's age or from the dog's age? I guess how can you tell the dog
from the dog age? Well, I get let's say maybe if you're picking up a new pet or a new to you pet, how do you tell their age right off the hop?
Yeah, that one's a little tough. And questions regarding age and health and whatnot, I always recommend see the vet. But the teeth is usually one of the bigger indications of the dog's age. But yeah. You're better to ask.
So Stephanie's asking, it might be a follow-up to a statement that you made, Angele, from the dog age. How can you tell from the dog age?
I'm not sure.
Maybe if you could further clarify, Stephanie, and we'll post the question again, and we'll get that answer. Don't get your dog a rubber squeaky pig, my grandpa. Yeah, those rubber squeaky pigs, I tell you.
We laugh, but I actually have a little squeaker that I keep in my pocket. And I actually call it my magic tool. It's, maybe you don't have to give a squeaky toy to your dog if you don't want to listen to them squeak, squeak, squeak all night. But it's definitely a great way to get your dog's attention when they're distracted. So I recommend having a squeak toy in your pocket if you have a dog.
Do people there's homes that own one dog and then they bring another puppy into the house. Is it more difficult to transition a new puppy into a home with the current dog, or is it more difficult to transition in another pet? Because some people say, "Hey, I'd like to get a cat. I'd like to get a gerbil. I'd like to get." Is it the same sort of methodology behind it?
It really depends on the current pet's personality. if you're going to be bringing in another pet, whether it's a dog, whether it's a cat, whether it's a gerbil, you really want to make sure that the introduction is done slowly. Doing it too quickly when you're not sure on how your current pet is going to react could be devastating, if you will. Especially if you're expecting that this is going to be great, my dog needs a friend, this is going to be a friend for my dog, and then your dog ends up really not liking this new animal.
Right.
Then you're put in that situation. So definitely do it slowly, and do it on neutral ground even before taking them into the house.
I was given a great statement before, because sometimes like our dogs, they'll walk down the street and they'll walk by homes with dogs and they won't say nothing. And there was this one house where they really bark at the dog. And someone told me once, they said, well, do you like everybody? Dogs are the same people.
It's true. That's true. And I'm actually, that's a good statement to make, because, some people are going to think, oh, well, my dog must be dog aggressive because he barks at this one dog. Just because and this does not apply to every dog, but some dogs, it is just the one dog that they don't get along with.
Doesn't get along with it, no.
Yeah.
So Stephanie clarified, and I think we chatted about that. So how can you tell
what? Yeah, what's the age? Yeah, so
right.
The age is up to that.
Yeah. So that's definitely better suited for a vet to answer. But the teeth, like I said earlier, is a good indication if they're all there. Yeah,
awesome. And then on a side note, Mark, close your ears. Are you able to help me to train a business partner to drop me off Tim Hortons every morning?
Positive reinforcement. Reinforcement, Jamie.
Thank you. You can open up yours again.
Humans and pets. Another question, another fun question, Angele. When you obviously, you're doing your online training, do you expect the pet to be, obviously sitting in, near a gaming chair? Do you have, what's the atmosphere like when someone books with you and does an online session with you?
If we do online, definitely have your dog with you, because I need to see. Where I'm there to help is I'm there to show you what to do with the pet, but I'm also there to watch the timing. When you're doing dog training, timing is very, very important. You want to make sure that you're marking the proper behavior and that you're rewarding the behaviors that you want. So yes, I absolutely need to see the dog there in the screen. So you're better off to be standing when we're doing the training sessions. And, if you can have an extra person there with you so that you can have a movable camera, that's even better.
Use a squeaky toy with me.
That
might work. Or Gatorades. That's what Joanne came to me with down at the
There you go.
Right. Well, amazing what you're doing, and I always recommend anyone whether it's a puppy or a seasoned dog, going to see professional training is really going to make your bond with your dog 100% better. It's going to be a better family pet, and we love what you're doing, and I think you got the best logo in town, really.
Thank you. I can't take credit for that. That was actually my sister-in-law that did that 10, 11 years ago.
11 years ago, and boom, it's still there, and it's still a very creative design. So
it is. I love it.
Yeah, very distinct, right?
Yes, very much.
All right. Have an amazing evening. We're looking forward to the event on the weekend, and your information, please get in touch with Angele, and things are opening up now, thank God, so we'll be able to do some in-person training,
in person as opposed to the online. Now, schedule-wise, do you have any openings for the rest of this week coming up, or are you booked solid? What's your schedule like?
I am. So it's actually been really, really crazy busy because January I was in lockdown due to COVID. So every client that I had in January was kind of clumped into February. So I have been extremely booked, but I do have some openings starting up in March. So definitely, if you're interested, head over to the website. That is, I saw you guys posted it. And yeah, you can book directly on that website. So whatever date and time works for you, then you can definitely book on there. So yeah.
Excellent stuff. There it is.
Amazing.
Pawsitive Gems Dog Training. And again, positive spelt with the pause.
That's right.
And, yeah, 705-262.
2662.
266.
Oh, Kinsman.
You cut me off there for a second. But yeah, there's the information right there. 705-262-2662 and positive.as.me.
That's right. That's right. That's the booking site. So
that's your booking site right there.
Yeah. So that's all the information. Most of my programs are on there. There are a few that I don't have available for people to join on the website because they're a little bit more intense. And I recommend, like such as severe reactivity and separation anxiety, to talk to vets first before they reach out to me.
Excellent stuff.
There we go. Well, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate that, and we'll definitely be in touch and following your page. And the best of luck with the. I love what you're doing this Saturday. It's awesome. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm excited for that too, and I hope to see lots of people there.
That's great.
Thanks for hopping on with us, Angele. And
thanks for having me.
Yeah, anytime.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay. Thank you. Take care. Bye. That's awesome. And there is you're not expected to know it all when you bring a puppy into the home or you rescue a dog.
There's a lot. It's like it's an open book. You don't know what page is going to happen next. Anything could happen. Every dog's different. You can't. No two training sessions are the same. And again, Angele will have your questions regarding whatever question you could throw at her. Yeah,
she's awesome. All right, Kinsman. So we're opening the floor. If you in the comment section, if you write exactly this #full-beard, we're going to give one person a full beard toque. Is that what we agreed to on tonight, pal?
We said a toque because it was like a blizzard there toward the end. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, it really came in there at the last second. Full beard toque. Yeah. Plus, you're going to qualify for the grand prize, which we're going to draw March the 10th, which is 2 tickets to the St. Patrick's Day party. You get to sit with us. Okay, but the big thing is we're paying your bill for the whole night.
We pay your tab, we pay your cover. And again, you have a chance to, enjoy your night. You can come in with, here's my favorite cliche, pocket lint. That's all you'll need. Sit with us and we'll make sure that you're catered to the night. And remember, we were talking to the boys, Jonathan and Benji, that night. They're going to set it up. We're going to have more details on it where you can bring in food from other places and bring it in and enjoy it during your evening.
Yeah, that's right. So,
your favorite local business and bring in their food to enjoy the night.
And they got an awesome live band playing music that night, Green Beard. If you've been to Full Beard, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, it's an amazing, fun atmosphere. We love them over there. So that is going to be a fun night, my dude. And
you just you kicked my plug or what? What happened on that end?
I don't know. Did you freeze or did I freeze?
No, it's something. I don't know. My screen dimmed off there. But, I'm back now. I don't know. There's someone out there doing plowing. Maybe they hit my pole. The garbage truck's picking up my bins this week.
You were touching all the buttons tonight when I was at the college. So who knows? I got to have to go back and fix things. All right.
Gotta go fix everything now. Back to the clump settings.
So I am going to share this screen, my dude.
All right.
We'll give it a couple.
The winner.
We'll give a couple
over and see the winner. Come on over. Bring my little guy over. He's
all right.
He's going to bring his good cheer here. So yeah, everybody who put #fullbeard will have the chance for this draw. So here we go. And the winner / qualifier is, drum roll, please. Here we go. It is, Mona Lisa Poulin Viso.
All right.
Mona Lisa, we'll get in touch with you right after the show. And again, for the Full Beard toque, we'll set you up with the directions on how to get that with Jonathan and Benji. And, of course, put you into the ballot drum for March 10th, our grand prize draw.
On March the 10th, we're going to draw one more name, and then we're going to do the grand prize draw. So looking forward to it.
We're looking forward to it. And this little guy coming back to
there he is.
He was a big fan of the fireworks tonight. The SOPO winner Carnival fireworks again. Jackie and Joanne, your entire crew, amazing fireworks.
I'm going to tell you, Larone. The South Porcupine teams, both carnivals. Larone concluded this weekend. South Porcupine ran this weekend. Just like a lot of these things are volunteer work.
Yes.
that committee members do, or on top of their regular job. Or they're working around the clock to put these events on. And it was an awesome weekend in our community, pal. There were events all over the place.
Fans everywhere,
faces.
you know, the fishing derby, seeing Dave Helmer's posts over at Bait Me and Tackle and Variety. Some good fish coming out of that competition this weekend. So again, everybody's a winner in my books. Obviously, everybody gunning to be the top in whatever event they were taking part in. But everybody's a winner because you know what, they're giving back to the community. And again, you know the Sopo Winter Carnival, and then it was. Back at Lerone last night, we unveiled who Benum was, which was Rick Lemieux. Mm-hmm. We took off the big the helmet, or you call it a helmet, the Benum helmet.
Yeah. So we revealed we had an awesome night there, and the fireworks. So I think things are coming back for the good, pal.
Things are coming back, and again, we're getting close to March 1st, where restrictions loosen. A lot in comparison to where we are now, and they'll just continue to loosen as we move along. So that's
okay. So Angele gave me some hints on how to train my business partner. So bring me one of these in the morning, boy. Are you a good boy? Are you going to be a good boy and bring me one of these?
Do you remember how it happened? Where we were when we first met? I saw you right there on the corner. Don't think we ever could forget. See, the odds are never in our favor. All our chances are always razor thin. To find someone who looks so good on paper, who's even better when you finally let them in. 'Cause we could have been anywhere in the world back then. Anywhere else. But you were right where you were supposed to be. And I'm so glad it wasn't anyone else. Do you remember what I said when you told me you felt stuck? I said, all we need is some free time and a little bit of luck. Though the odds are never in our favor, and our chances are always razor thin. We could outrun everyone in our own caper. We could catch a flight and just see where